is you force them back into their tower. If you push the wave like this, No-Tail gets access to pulling, and that way you can try to maximize on fire. Yeah, you might die anyway. It's good.
Yeah.
They're really strong. But it's a hotkey on Mirana where you could like turn your arrow a little bit. You could like bend it in midair.
So now she's an airbender. All right.
Wouldn't that be something?
Mirana was always the avatar. Just keep going on top lane. I actually wanted to keep my eyes on some of the other lanes, but it just feels like top lane is just a never-ending fight, which is kind of crazy considering Axe is just refusing to go call. Level 3, got 2 points in counter helix, 1 point in battle hunger.
I wonder if he goes 2 zone, but yeah, Juggers. Whenever the offlaner creep skips the safe lane carry farms.
That's cool. I like that. The arrow flies in, mid one swaps We into the stun underneath the tier 1 tower to actually claim kill. That's got some style to it. And the same thing can be said about mid one. He's just grabbed a DD from the top river. So yeah, they really want to have a fight. Icarus dives up from GH. He's the man on the front lines. Mind control is the one they'd like to get. And GH, perfect stun control.
Ooh, can
all the damage they need. Can't get
it's
range.
hard on Venge. 200
oh no,
damage.
Cluckles!
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Cluckles, no.
Let's see how much you can contest. He's got call available. If he actually pulls Samael back in, it would be huge, but there's a lot of damage coming in from mid one. The arrow connects once again. OG tipping mind controls like, yeah, did you want any of that? Cool.
He got some experience. I don't know if he got any of the CS. I didn't notice the color of the gold coming up, but I mean, you gotta do that, right? Like, don't tell me you wouldn't have done that if you were Axe. You have to try and go and contest some of that. And then, I mean, he got 4-man rotated on, right? And that's, it's not even that bad.
New TP towards the top. Kuro's trying to wait this out. There is a dire observer ward sitting behind the tower, and Kuro is almost about to walk through that. So many couriers flying out as well. And no one's going to die from the OG side. There's no one from Nigma that's able to pressure hard enough. And instead it's the Vengeful Spirit and the Mirana once again who are rotating towards the top lane. There's 4 heroes on the top. They're going nowhere near Weeha. And they're also not pressuring Miracle at all. I know you're right about like Seb getting a hell of a lot more farm. Oh no. Well, you get for having a base courier.
Cluckles' cousin. Donkles.
Donkle? So, okay.
Why does GH have the default courier?
Dire's middle tower.
Trying to go again up on top. Mind control. Gonna get the call out. Have they got extra hold on Samael? The arrow will fly forward, not hitting its target. The 4 heroes from OG arriving on top lane. Hey, mind control. They want you. They choose you. But everyone else gets back out. Both the supports out to safety. This is such a heavy commitment every time from OG. Samael's actually gone all the way back to base, but don't worry, he'll remnant all the way back out once again.
Yeah, now he's level 6. This lane shifts so much. Axe can't reliably catch him. He has way more spell burst. Axe's only magic resist right now is a bracer and a raindrop. Doesn't have anything like a hood build up.
Ember Skirt,
like that.
Long jump forward. Kuro able to get the silence off. GH is trying to keep Samael back, throws out the extra sprite, and you're seeing TPs arrive. Arrow flies forward. Kuro will dodge it. GH giving the extra life back over, but now he wants to try and turn that into damage. Samael, the primary target, clipped on the edge of the Sunray. No-Tail TP out. Weeha will get the Reaper Scythe out, canceling the TP of the Keeper of the Light. As Nigma say, like, okay, I guess we will play this game. Miracle, you can get both the bounty runes on bottom lane in the meantime, while Kuro dies to this stun combination. Swap from mid one, trying to get in range of GH. Won't get there. Post on forward, they're going to use the arrow, the Will-O-Wisp, and everything else you've got. TP comes in Miracle. He'll get the spin-off in time before the magic missile from mid one's able to connect, but now Stampede forward. One charge of Marvel. He needs to actually get it off to have enough life to even have a chance to Omni Slash.
He really wanted that Will-O-Wisp. I mean, he's fighting into Venge. He knows he can get swapped. Samael?
Yeah, he's just gonna walk it off.
His haste rune.
And he does. GH gets picked off in the meantime. Seb just jumps forward, triggers up the hood of the Defiance, got all the sustain in the world. And they find another target. Axe gonna call, but he's underneath the tier 1 tower, and Seb just trying to get in range for a hoof stomp. They have the Tinker Ward on the hillside, so they see everything, and Weeha will arrive. But hey, stun number 1, arrow number 2, and the stall bind on Samael and Seb. They just walk it off once again. There's just, again, no combination that works with this.
As soon as they ramp up the tempo like this, it just feels too easy right now. There needs to be something coming out from Nigma that allows them to take initiative, and I'm still looking at this Axe, just struggling. He needs stuff, and he doesn't have it.
He got the Ghost Shroud off, but now the Illuminate connect. And once again, deny the ability to even trigger the magic wand charges.
It's kind of like last game. It really is very similar. The laning stage went a bit better for Nigma, but now they're in trouble. Gotta find a way to make something happen here.
Well, mind control. Gonna battle in the trees once again.
And dead.
There's so many setups. The sucks are just to connect on this.
Like, they have just completely ruined him, and they can do it because Seth can just skip in this game.
Under the Observer, under the Sentry, they get the hoof stop over on Weeha with the Will-O-Wisp down. Another arrow control. Need to kill Necro before he can get the Ghost Shroud heal off. The silence will be there, and they actually find the kill. So hey, we're back over to mind control. Let's continue exactly where they started. A swap up, Kuro now trapped in the middle of the team. He's able to get the soul bind, blinding light pushing him back. Another arrow. Sucks. He's actually able to connect on a target without any kind of setup this time around. So Miracle can't get involved. There's no blink dagger.
Get it,
how do you actually close the distance on this? Now mid one. Battle Hunger out. TP's coming in from Samael. TP's okay. Everyone's coming. OG. They got the call. But there's 5 heroes ready to try and fight, but Kuro already threw out the Phantom's Embrace, so no double silence available. Blinding Light pushing away, so Seb couldn't get the hoof stop initiation that he was searching for. Wants to finish up Thorntail over in the tree lines. The Phoenix Egg, that was well far back, but heavy commitment. Okay. We have a 5v5 under the tier 1 tower on bottom. Seb wants to be the tank of the front lines, but he's burning underneath the Sun Ray. GH doesn't have much more to give, and now maybe with the Omnislash, have you got some extra damage? He doesn't have the mana for it. Now he does. Miracle, the Omnislash will now come out. Seb is brought down, held in place just long enough by the Reaper's Sight, but the bigger hero they want Samael. They want to finish the job, but the arrow! Sucks and connects in the back line. He'll work with mid once, and Miracle can't keep the chase going, and Samael just walks it off. Nigma's just like a bad stitch to OG.
Yeah, they really needed this fight to go well after OG screwed the initiation, like you pointed out, with the Caudal and Centaur kind of counterplaying each other. But even with that, OG still came out on top in the end here. See if they can get any extra kills.
And they're trying to kill off GH Weeha by putting it on him mid one. Trapped for the moment, but now the Will-O-Wisp. Everyone comes back. Weasel on life. The perfect sleight of fist searing chains from Samael. He's been battling for the last minute and a half on probably 1/5 of his HP, but he doesn't care. Mind Control's got the dunk, and they're all playing around him on low life. He'll get the call and tried to go for the dunk, but there was never going to be joy there. Too much life for the Ember Spirit holding 1 charges. Once Weeha, the Observer Ward that's been planted, it's out of range of the Radiant Sentry.
Oh, they saw that.
Smoke will happen, but Mind Control very close, and now Arrow. Stun combination from 100 to 0. He'll end up dropping down, but where's your follow-up? You go for your Inkswell, Miracle, near absolutely no one's. Now the stuns, OG, they realize they don't exist. In fact, they just go for their own. A sleight of fist searing chains both being connected with, whoop, Seb. Tried almost next level Miracle there, getting blinding light and then hopefully into the hoof stop, but that won't happen. Soulbind's on the Ember Spirit, now the Omni Slash will connect, find the kill onto Samael underneath the egg. OG does not play us up, they'll take care of that. Especially considering it's only a level 1 egg. We have no life to really be given, because with that Spirit Vessel on him, nothing can be granted. Another wave of terror, so much negative armor. And the swap back Miracle can't spin away to safety. Phase Boots can't get away fast enough either. Axe trying to get this call into the double Inkswell, but there's no follow-up. All he's got is Kuro with him, and Kuro doesn't really give that much damage, especially when he's got no mana and everything on cooldown. This is how your 5th position of OG can have more net worth than the 3 position of Nigma. It's brutal, and they're coming up for their own fight. One little golem looking to chase after Mirana, and one more leap, down she goes, and the BTs are up from Seb. He jumps on the back of the warrior, the Owlbear Smasher, and with a Will-O-Wisp, they're all caught out once again. Axe being pushed back inside the Will-O-Wisp with sleight of fist searing chains and a double damage rune from Samael. All the damage in the world from Miracle, can't even kill off mid one. And that may be the game. You lose 4. Yes, VS to get killed off by the Reaper's Scythe. I know there's still tier 2 towers.
It was a closer game, but it's really cool to have that swap into fear, right? It's in the meta right now. I think it's better than it used to
Looking
be.
for the stuns and the spirits. That's not exactly what they were hoping for, probably. Buys a little bit of extra time. Now Necro arriving. Stampede from OG. Being used to not move back. In fact, being used to get more aggressive underneath the melee racks. Say goodbye to Weeha. Axis doing the best he can. Megatron can only run in and call. There's nothing more he can do. There's still no Omnislash. He's trying to buy time for Miracle to get that final point of damage in towards Seb, but it won't happen. They're all 5 dead. GG is called. An OG keeping 35 kills in about 24 minutes. Classic OG.
That series was more